The Sioux originally took claim to lands which extended from the west bank of the Mississippi northward from Arkansas to the Rocky Mountains. The original Sioux lived as woodland Indians along the upper Mississippi River. It is known from early record of Jesuit explorers of the 1600s that the Sioux once dominated territory that now comprises of southern two-thirds of Minnesota, as well as nearby parts of Wisconsin, Iowa, North Dakota, and South Dakota. Northern Siouxan tribes extended from some distances into Canada, in the direction of Lake Winnipeg. A second group of Siouxan tribes occupied the central part of North Carolina and South Carolina and the Piedmont region of Virginia. After the introduction of the horse in the early 18th century, the Sioux dominated large areas of land. These areas extend from present-day central Canada to the Platte River, from Minnesota to the Yellowstone River, and include the Powder River country. Currently, the Sioux maintain separate tribal governments scattered across several reservations and communities in North America. The current Sioux tribe reservations of the U.S. are located in the Dakotas, Minnesota, Nebraska, and Montana. The Sioux tribe reservations of Canada are located in Manitoba, southern Saskatchewan, and Alberta. The history of the Sioux Native Americas is one of greatness. The Sioux Indians are divided into three separate subcategories of tribes. These include the Dakota, Lakota, and Nakota. The Sioux Indians are defined as Plains Indians. This means their culture was comprised of a largely nomadic lifestyle. The Sioux pursued buffalo herds and lived in teepees. This Indian tribe wore long eagle-feathered war bonnets and fringed leather clothing and colorful beadwork. Because of the Sioux culture developed around the abundant buffalo herds of their era, tribal council was often held inside painted teepees while wearing a buffalo robe and smoking a long-stemmed peace pipe. The Sioux's tribal name originates from the Chippewa, a rival tribe of the Sioux. The Chippewa called their enemies Nadesu, for adders, a kind of snake. So, the name Sioux literally means little snake. As a whole, the Sioux are recognized as the Dakota, from which have come the names of the two states, North and South Dakota. In the Siouxan language, Dakota means allies. The Sioux derive from four ancestral branches of Sioux. These include the Teton, Santee, Yankton, and Yanktoni. By the 1700s, some Sioux were migrating westward toward and across the Missouri River. This is because their traditional enemies, the Chippewa, were now armed with French guns, making warfare much more dangerous, especially in comparison with the past. Furthermore, the European demand for fur and game in the Sioux's prairie country was becoming scarce. This led to a branching off of different sections of Sioux Indians across the country. The Lakota Siouxan tribes migrated farthest west to the Black Hills region of what is now